As a result of insufficient care being taken, really, when the hair was being washed, not enough sort of protection, ended up dissecting the artery in the back of my neck, which led to headaches. But 3 days later, I had a pretty major stroke, which has been a fairly sort of catastrophic, life-changing injury.
Absolutely. But was there particular force in the way they put your head back for the hair wash on that occasion? Did you feel it was so? What was it then? Did you feel anything different at the time? As though, oh, hang on, steady on, that's a bit harsh.
No, again, I think that was I saw on one of the websites that picked it up, mentioned about sort of force being applied, and that's not the case at all. And in fact, it's an injury to an internal artery. You're not really aware of it at the time. It was something that was sort of became aware of after the occasion. So it wasn't that it was particularly uncomfortable at that point, but the coverage, as I say, that was given to the neck area wasn't sufficient, and that's what caused the problem. I mean, there is actually another sort of injury that can cause a stroke when you're having your hair washed. If you have your neck hyperextended, it can extend the carotid artery, and actually that one is, the effects are instant, and there are recorded cases of that, and actually happens, the effects happen straight away. But for me, it took a couple of days.
Okay. Well, since you didn't notice anything particular at the time, I just wonder what the hairdresser concerned could have done differently. It sounds like a standard hair wash, in which case we're all at risk, which surely can't be true.
No. So what they could have done differently was just be aware that this is something which is possible, and ensure that the correct equipment is being used. So many hairdressers have available to them a sort of padded cushion, which they're supposed to use, and a lot of them don't, because they it's a pain to use, and it gets in the way, and so they just end up not bothering. So it's just being aware of the neck is incredibly sort of delicate part of the body. Obviously, all these arteries and nerves connecting your brain with the rest of your body. So just being aware that, making sure that somebody's comfortable, not being sort of pulled out of position, that the neck's given adequate coverage, and then this thing should be avoidable.
So 2 days later, after this visit to the hairdressers, what happened? You then got stroke symptoms?
Yes, so I started off with really very, very bad headaches, but very soon became loss of all movement on one side. I lost the ability to swallow. My eyes, I've developed nystagmus, which is a constant wobbling in the eye. So all these symptoms sort of came about over the course of a morning, ending me, I ended up in A&E and then in intensive care.